for the warm-up portion, we'll also start off with jumping jacks just to kind of get our heart rate up. So we'll go for 20 seconds of jumping jacks and then 20 seconds of butt kicks. And let's do that for 2 rounds, okay? So we're gonna start in 3, 2, 1. Go into those jumping jacks. So we'll do these for about 20 seconds and then we will move into our butt kicks. Got about 5 seconds left. 3, 2, 1, into those butt kicks. Nice and easy, don't worry about keeping your pace too fast here. We're just warming up the bod. We got about 10 seconds here. And we're gonna go back to those jumping jacks in 3, 2, 1. Now, I know some of you guys who are doing this program have not worked out in a while, so you might feel like this is a workout, and that's totally fine. We do want you to feel like your body is getting warmed up and ready to go for today's workout. Let's switch it to butt kicks in 3, 2, 1. Perfect. If your calves are getting tight, don't worry. We are gonna stretch those out. And we've got about 5 seconds left. And you can rest in 3, 2, 1, and rest. All right. Okay, take a breather, grab a sip of water if you need to, and in 15 seconds, we're gonna walk it into down dog and stretch out our calves. So get ready to go in 5, 3, 2, 1. So down dog, you're gonna walk it down and then sink your heels into the ground one at a time. And I'm actively pushing my chest toward my thighs. And I'm gonna drop my head through as far as I can go and just stretch one calf at a time down. Breathe. Perfect. All right, so then what we're gonna do from this position is I want you to drop your knees, walk it out in front of you. So right now you should look like this, okay? We're gonna go for 10 shoulder taps. So you're just gonna lift up. I want you to keep your core tight here. Squeeze your glutes. Try to avoid your hips from rocking back and forth. So everything is tight. Once you are done with those 10, we are going to take our right foot outside of our right hand. If you can lift that back knee off the ground, I encourage you to do so. If you are not able to do that at this time, you can leave that back knee on the ground, but you are gonna press your hips forward toward the floor. So you should be feeling that stretch in that back leg, the front of it, and in your inner thigh here. Chest is proud, so bring that chest up. My head and my eyes are looking forward. Hold it here. If you want to deepen that stretch, you can lift that back knee off the ground. And if you need a little extra stretch and you're this flexible, you can take that right elbow, press it against the knee. Stay here for 3, 2, 1. If you have your back knee up, you can feel free to drop it and reach up to the ceiling. Stay here. Take it back toward your foot behind you. Now bring it all the way up, over, in front of you. Scoop it underneath like you're pretending to reach for that back foot, and you're gonna go for 2 more of those. So all the way around, back and down. And you're gonna come back up and around, scoop it under, and go for 1 more here. So all the way up and around, back behind you. And then bring it up and around in front of you and scoop it under. Perfect. You can drop that back knee if you need to. Go ahead and take it back. If you're able to go back into a high plank, that's great. If you need to be on both knees, that's fine too. Either way, we're gonna go for 10 more shoulder taps. So 3, 4, remember to keep that core tight. So clench your core as if somebody is about to punch you. That's the best way I can say it. Keep your butt tight. All your lower body muscles are super tight right now. Avoid your hips from rocking back and forth. All right, so I've lost count. This might be around 10. Let's end here. Bring that left foot outside of your left hand. If you need a second to get there, that's fine. Back knee can be dropped if you'd like it to. I'm gonna raise mine off the floor. Really deepen that stretch. Remember, the hips sink to the ground and forward. So that really opens up that hip ear area. Your chest is proud and your gaze is in front of you, okay? Rock it back and forth if you want. Remember, if you need a deeper stretch and your knee's on the ground, you can pick it up. Yes, you might be shaking. You should be shaking here. And you can take that elbow and push out that left knee if you need to. All right. Then from here, whether you have your back knee dropped or not, you're gonna reach up to the side or the ceiling, all the way back behind you as if you're trying to reach that back foot. Come all the way up and around. In front of you, reach and scoop it underneath your body. Reach for that back foot. Come back around. Let's go for 2 more. All the way up, back behind you. Your right shoulder might be on fire right now, but that's fine because we're just activating. Underneath, and let's go for 1 more. Up and around, and bring it down. Okay, take it back into your high plank or drop both those knees like you need to. From here, we are going to sink it back, sink your butt onto your heels. So you should be here right now. If you do yoga, you're familiar with this move. You're gonna walk your hands out in front of you, drop your head, walk your fingertips out until you really feel that stretch all the way down your back here. Then you're gonna take this right hand and you're gonna scoop it underneath your chest through the other side. Drop your ear to the ground. Hold 1, 2. Come back up, switch hands. Other direction, hold it for 2. 1, 2. And we're gonna go for 3 more on each side. 2, switch it up. 1, 2. Really trying to drop that shoulder and that ear to the ground. Breathe out as you reach. Breathe in as you switch. Let's go for 1 more on each side. Sink that butt back. Reach those hands out. 2. Awesome. Come back up. From here, we are going to do what's called cat-cow. So, my wrists are stacked, my wrists are underneath my shoulders, and my hips are over my knees. We're in perfect 90-degree angle. I'm gonna actively push away from the ground and round out my back, drop my head. Then I'm going to sink down into my shoulders, arch my back, and bring my chin up. Come back down, arch the back, breathe out, release. Chin comes up, switch it up, arch, and drop it down, and 1 more. Spread the shoulder blades apart, and bring it down, chin up. Perfect, okay. Then from here, make sure you grab something soft for your knee. I have a towel here. I probably should have told you guys at the beginning. So if you need something, go ahead and grab it. What we're gonna do here is you're gonna be in a 90-degree angle. So I'm in a perfect 90. See that? Okay, what we're gonna do is take 1 step forward so that it's a little bit in front of my ankle is a little bit in front of my knee. From here, I am going to squeeze my hips forward and then release. Squeeze my hips forward, you'll feel it here, and release. And we're gonna go for 3 more. 2, release. Feel that stretch. Release, and 1 more. And release. Now we're gonna switch it up. So, create your 90-degree angle. Take 1 little step out in front of you. Squeeze the hips forward, squeeze your glutes, you sit down a lot for work, right here is usually super tight, and most people don't know it, but it'll come out in your form as you perform movements and you exercise. It also creates imbalances in your body, a whole ton of stuff. So this is a really good stretch to do for that. I think that was our last one. Okay, so whenever you're ready, you can go ahead and remove whatever you have under your knee, take a step up, and we are gonna go for some trunk twists. So I have both my feet flat on the ground here. Now I'm gonna pivot both of my feet, or my back foot, and really look over that shoulder. You can even reach with your arms if you want to. And let's go for 1, 2, 4 more. 3, 4. Perfect. Okay. Now we are going to go overhead and to the floor. So we're going to go for 5 more. 4, 3, 2, 1. If you have any shoulder issues, be careful here. You might want to take it very slow. So now what we're going to do is arm circles to the back. Go a little bit faster. And a little bit faster. And now faster. Perfect. And rest. Switch the other side. So slow. Fast. Faster. And now really fast. And rest. Okay, other side. So slow. Faster. Faster. And take it off. Let it fly off your body. All right, switch it up. So we're gonna go slow and switch. No, not switch. What am I saying? Faster. Faster. And take it faster. You should feel the blood rushing to your fingertips. All right, now take your arms across your body and your palms are gonna be facing the ground. And palms up. Perfect. All right, last thing. I want you to take your head, pull it in one direction, actively pulling that shoulder away from the ear. And same here. Hold it for 2 seconds. 1, 2. 1, 2. Let's go for 2 more on each side. 1, 2. 1, 2. And last one. 1, 2. Perfect. You want to take it front and back. Let's go for 3 more. So that's 1, 2, 3. Awesome. All right.